options, choices, and we get them often. Yeah. And if you ain't no, God damn it, what? Any, mini, miny, mo. Let's get it, let's go. If you ain't no, what? Any, mini, miny, mo. Let's go.
And we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Down in the Basement podcast, where we tell you the biggest headlines that went down this week. If you're listening for the very first time and you're feeling crazy tonight, try wiping with your other hand. We have Simon in the house.
What's good? I miss you guys. I'm back.
Yes, sir. Miss you too. We got Ricky, the soundboard guy.
The one and only. Also missing you guys.
Last but not least, my name is Anthony. This is episode 148. If you can't relate, please don't hate, because we're doing our best to be great. We out here.
Bars.
We got the vibe checks. Let's get some vibe checks up in here. How we doing, fellas? Tell me something good. Do I need to say that?
Tell me something good.
I needed to say that. That was the key. That was the key word. All right.
You know I don't listen unless you give the cues.
That's right.
Come on,
It's
man.
been too long, man.
1 week.
Right.
One whole week.
Yeah. So how we doing? Who wants to start it off? Let's start with Simon.
Fuck it. What's up?
We missed you last week. That's fine.
Yeah, man. I was out last week. I had a little COVID scare. I was a little on the edge. I woke up on Sunday. I woke up on Sunday and I lost my sense of taste. I lost my sense of smell. I was tripping. I was low-key tripping. I ended up getting tested. It was just a regular flu that was kicking my ass. So that was cool. I mean, that was sick. Other than that, I went live on Twitch. That was something that happened over this week that was kind of new for me that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, shit.
Went live for the first time, doing something I probably should have done years ago, but still, I had a good time. A little bit different. Going into something new sucks.
Yep.
Because you don't know what right is, right? And like, I think a lot of people have so many different formulas of how they do things. I mean, you could put that into relation to anything, right? If we're talking about podcasting, we're talking about streaming, it doesn't matter what it is. Everybody kind of has their formula, and trying to figure out what it is for yourself is kind of one of the craziest things to go through, but it's a process. And I feel like you trust the process, and yeah, I'm learning. I'm noticing things about myself that I probably, you know what's crazy? I do the podcast, right? And like, I'm always on video and I don't have an issue with it, but I don't know, for some reason, going to like a streaming platform is a little bit different.
It's
When
live,
you're really
that's
live.
why.
It's live. Yeah, that's true.
That's when
you can't.
There's no post-production, ain't no,
gotta be
trims,
performing.
no cuts.
Facts.
Hell yeah, you got to be on at all times. That's you. You know what I mean? Depending on what you want to put out. I mean, I feel like you got your own flavor, at the end of the day. Like you were saying, like, people got their own formulas. I look at it like people got their own flavors, and depending on how you are as a person, I think you could only just be you and work on your skills, work on what you're lacking. But at the end of the day, that's what's going to separate you from the herd,
Facts. You said something. I think that like people should understand that more. And that's actually something I came down to a realization too. Thank you, Ricky, for living inside my mind and just speaking it. But that's exactly
Always,
what I was
bro.
getting at, bro, is that like at some point in time, you have to really understand that like whatever's formula is working for somebody else, maybe it ain't going to be for me. I feel like nobody can be a better you than you.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So like, just keep it true to that. That's what I'm going to start doing. And y'all go catch me more on Twitch. So, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me.
Hey, you didn't even send me a link, bro. Send me a link next time. I want to watch.
I mean, you guys all follow me on Twitter.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Was that there?
You know I'm not on Twitter like that.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I'm playing. Come on.
No, I'm fucking with you. But yeah.
The algorithm
yeah.
is fucking me up. It's not me, because the algorithm, fucking Jack, bro. Jack fucking with me, bro. Like, that's it, bro.
I see.
Honestly,
I see.
Send me the link, bro. And then I got you. And I gotta subscribe to your ass. I gotta follow you. I gotta
Well, you can't do that yet. You
my
can't do that
accounts.
yet. There's like a process you have to be in order to get like a sub. Like it has to be like you have to go through like an affiliate process, and then you can. I'm sorry, you have
That's
to go
where-
become an affiliate, and then you can start to do stuff like that. But I'm not even
That-
looking at it for that, bro. Honestly, I like entertaining people, bro. I feel like I want to talk about shit,
Hell
and
yeah.
I want to do stuff, and I just want to give that out to other people.
Hell yeah. That's why we do the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Coming
Facts.
to you live in your ears
Facts.
from the belly of the Centra. It's Simon Anthony Ricky. And we at it again, bruh.
Hey.
Damn. Okay.
Fucking got it.
Okay. The
I
little
see.
okay.
What's up with you, Ricky?
Nothing much, man. I'm good. This weekend was actually Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mamas out there.
All right.
Shout out to all the ladies raising a child, whether it be with a husband, with a wife, or solo. All of y'all appreciated. And it was good, man. Got my mama some edible arrangements with a nice little pot, you know what I'm saying? Made her a cute little card. It's always the little things, you know? I've done the big balloons and stuff in the past, but you know what I'm saying? I kept it chill. I kept it, I kept it light this time, but meaningful. Sometimes it's the meaning behind stuff that matters. You know, I think those are the best gifts. When you give someone something that's like, it's not really that expensive, but it's more like, they'll love it. You know what I mean? I think one of the best presents I ever gave her was something that was free. I literally got it for free. And yeah, man, it's always the thought that counts. How was y'all's Mama's Day? Shout out to your mamas, by the way. Hey, Anthony,
Yeah, yours
Simon,
too.
you already know, man. I appreciate all of y'all. They
Much
raised
love.
fine young gentlemen.
Thank
How
you,
was
man.
it?
It was chill. It was chill. I think hey, I have a question. It's super random.
Mhm.
Are we saying Happy Mother's Day to the girls out there who's just swallow kids?
I think you actually got to give birth first.
No,
Like,
I'm serious. That's
my-
a serious ass question. Like I'm dead serious.
Damn.
Like
That's a lot of presents. No, just kidding.
my greeting of Mother's Day to somebody, especially a female, is more sincere when they've given actual birth.
Okay. So you have to give birth in order for you to actually get the Happy Mother's Day.
No,
What makes
no,
you a
I
mom,
don't-
Simon?
But
I'm
that
just saying, hey,
ultimately makes you the mother.
I see some people on Twitter saying Happy Mother's Day to the girls that swallow their kids.
Oh, is that why they did that? Because I was wondering why people were like posting their significant other that doesn't have a kid. That's why. Damn. I did not. Hey, shit. I fucked up. Damn. No wonder my girl mad at me, bro.
Mother's
No,
Day
what-
other than that for me was chill. I really didn't do much. Actually, my mom was out there doing her damn thing. She was went on this little vacation thing that she was doing with her little friends, and they had like a little Mother's Day like getaway, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even hating.
Shit.
Like I'm not
Hey.
hating. My wallet ain't hating either, but like you know what I'm saying? I ain't hating either for anything. So yeah, that's what happened with me.
Oh, shit. Hey, that's what's up, man.
Good.
You got that
Good.
shit, bro.
I actually got pretty turned for Mother's Day.
Oh, talk
We
about it.
had bottomless mimosas at my house because of just a small little family kickback. But my siblings decided to turn mimosas to bottomless, and they just kept pouring. And so, yeah, what was supposed to just be like a late lunch turned into a dinner.
A late drink.
And,
and
we
the
had some
sleepover.
karaoke, and it was fun.
Bro, drunk
Damn.
Real
karaoke
party.
with the family, A1, dude.
Best.
That's
Yeah,
a really
thanks.
good like vibe right there.
Karaoke, a drunk time with the family. That's always hella dope. I can't wait till my sister turns 21, bro. I'm trying to get turned with the fam.
Well,
Facts.
if it's with a family, you just don't be snitching.
Am I
You're not
a
lying.
hard ass? Am I a
But-
hard ass for not wanting my sister to drink even though she's 19, even at the house?
Yes.
I'll be like, nah.
Yes. Do you think that she's not drinking out with her friends?
Bro, you were drinking when you're like,
No, that's a serious question to you,
Not at
Ricardo.
home.
Do you think that she's like not drinking out with her friends whenever she goes out?
No, you're right.
So like,
Yeah.
what's the problem? Hey, let me ask you a question. Were you drinking at 19?
Not at home.
Okay.
My house.
Well, you didn't have a cool brother to be like, hey, let's fucking drink, right?
You're right. Fuck. I've been fucking up, dude. This is why I love this pod. You guys make me better, dude.
Got you.
Anthony, how was your week though? And do you do anything else other than get turned on Mama's Day?
I did. I played Top Golf for the very first time.
When he says played, he means fucking demolished us. Like this motherfucker just came and wrecked shit. Like
it was the first time, and for those that don't know, San Jose has finally opened up the Top Golf, and it's actually brand new. Opened up this year, 2021. It's very fun. I had a great time.
quite the golfing experience. It's different from your average range, and it's fun. Simon, you haven't been, huh?
Nah, I've never golfed. I've never swung a golf club in my life. Yeah.
Hey, it's a good time to learn now more than ever.
Facts. I never got into golf. I feel I've wanted to, and I know that it was one of those things as you get older, it's probably gonna grow on you. And now I'm intrigued. I'm interested. So
Good.
soon.
We'll
Ready.
invite you. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
I mean, low key, I saw the Snapchat. I was like, God damn, look at all my friends. It's like, fuck. But I mean, at the same time though, like I really be capping a lot too. So I'll hold myself accountable.
Yeah,
to
you
that.
act like we haven't
Yeah,
invited you out. Don't
you
say
said
that.
you ball with us.
Hey,
every
listen,
time.
I know. I hold myself accountable, bro.
Yeah, where you at on ball, by the way? We be balling every week.
Speaking of ball,
Hey, I
we've
be-
been
Yeah.
balling
I
I
every
be balling,
weekend.
just don't be on the court. Let me tell you, okay? So
Hey,
nah.
We're going to get into that.
Yes, sir.
Finish it off, man. Balling.
Hey.
Pause.
So
Pause.
You're
Bro.
disrespectful, bro. You're disrespectful. How you going to do that to me?
This man said.
I'm just
finish it
saying,
off,
man. One of these days, let's like. I'm just not saying it as an invitation, just to say it. Let's actually go. And
I'm
either
down to
play
golf, bro.
ball-
I'm down to
or
golf.
golf.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm down.
All
If
right.
not, we're gonna make a fucking rec league. We're gonna make a tournament, so you have to join, bro. Hosted by Down in the Basement.
We're gonna make a
do it.
charity event for
Yeah,
I'm
playing
gonna
and
ball.
then you'll have to be part of it. Let's see you ball then.
Got you,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
No, but yeah, other than that, everything is great. Can't complain.
Hey.
Speaking of playing, you guys see what's going on in the world out there?
Well,
really crazy.
first we have a down in your thoughts.
Ooh. Yes, please.
Down in your thoughts. Since it was Mother's Day, we have a special down in your thoughts this week. Influenced by the show Yo Momma. Yes, sir. If y'all don't remember, MTV had a crazy looking show called Yo Momma with Wilmer Valderrama Mama. And it was all about Yo Mama jokes. So for this week, I want to hear your best Yo Mama joke. All right? Started off with Anthony.
Let me get this. I once heard a Yo Mama joke in like 5th grade when I was new to America, and it went something like this. Yo Mama's so poor that when your house burnt down, the roaches started singing, clap your hands and stomp your feet. Praise the Lord that we have heat.
Oh my God.
Dude. And then I was like, damn, that's messed up.
Wait, if that was the first your mama joke you heard when you came to America, that's fucked, bro. That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
That right after.
Okay. All right, Ricky, go ahead. I want to hear yours.
All right, my favorite Yo Mama joke was this one time. This guy on the show Yo Mama went to, you know how they used to go to each other's houses?
Uh-huh.
That shit was super disrespectful. They would go to each other's houses, find dirt on each other, and then bring it back to say it on the show. One of them, the mama had a cookbook in the bathroom. So the dude goes, "Man, your mama's so whack. That's why her food tastes like shit."
See, that's not even a diss, bro. That's next level, bro.
That's a
Bruh.
bar.
That's not even a joke, bro. If you tell somebody's mom that they can't cook, I feel like that's the ultimate form of disrespect you can even go.
Bro, it was because it was in the heat of the moment. He was just like, "Yo, I know your mama got a cookbook in the bathroom. No wonder her food tastes like shit." Oh, Like, nah, bro. Like, first of all, that means you've been at my house, at my mama's house. What the fuck? And you've been in the bathroom. Like, that's double disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Simon, I want to hear your best Yo Mama joke.
So I actually felt like I was a Yo Mama joke champion back in the day. I would literally I would literally go like head to head with Your Mama jokes, and we go back and forth. And I always had one that really just like I would use as my trump. It's like my I don't know. It's like my final Exodia piece. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
It's my Sharingan. It's the one I use to just end it. All right.
Ooh.
And the way it goes is, Yo Mama is so fat, she fell in love and broke it. Bro, if that ain't the most disrespectful Yo Mama joke, oh my god,
that's disrespectful.
Definitely.
Honestly, mine was whack compared to y'all's, but that was hella funny. I would lose a Yo Mama joke battle against y'all for sure.
Facts.
Oh my
Fucking
god,
Ricky,
that's so
your
bad.
mama food stinks.
I'd be like, your mom. Yo, funny side story. When I was in high school, so I was in PE in high school, and me and some fool started talking shit to each other, and he was just like, "Yo, you fucking stink," and I was like, "No," he's like, "You a bitch." I was like, "Yeah, you're a bitch." Those are my comebacks, bro.
Just like that. Hey, speaking
You
of
remember
like,
that?
you stink.
That's what you remember from high school?
No,
That's
hey, real
all I
talk,
remember.
feel like
That's why I hate that shit.
telling someone you stink. I don't know. I heard you say that.
Uh-huh.
Like, I feel like that's the worst like insult you can give somebody. Like, how do you like have a serious conversation with somebody to tell them they stink? Like, how do you even do that? How do you go about it? What are the
That's a
first
really
things you
good
do?
question that we didn't have on the docket, but that's a really good question that I think it needs to be addressed. Go ahead and
Absolutely.
repeat that.
So, how do you have a conversation with somebody to tell them that they stink? Like, how? How do you start? Do you have a serious conversation? Do you start like messing around? Hey, dude, you stink. Like,
No, really though.
or like, but no, really, you stink. But like, or how do you go about that? How would you go about it, Ricky?
Fuck, honestly, bro. Knowing me, bro, I would probably try to sneak it in like a smell that? Hey, let me smell you real quick. Oh.
You tell them though.
and
You
not-
tell them.
I just be like, hey, let me smell you real quick. Okay. And just kind of make them be like, what do I smell? And I'll be like, a little bit,
Okay.
Just a little bit. You know what I mean? I think I'd play it like that. Like, I'd find a creative way to tell you without actually telling you. Like, I'd have you ask me.
Okay.
And then that way I could be like, yeah. That's why. that's what I would do.
Okay.
And how about you?
I've told people before,
I've hit,
but it was
couple-
like not in public. Like I wouldn't tell you if it was like if Ricky was here or if like Simon was here, or like I wouldn't. But if it was just like me and somebody else, and it's really bad, I'd be like, "Yo, kind of smells," and then they're like, "Oh yeah, it's me." But then if they don't even address it, I'm like, "Bro, from 1 to 10, you funky right now."
Okay. Okay.
From 1 to 10, you funky right now.
Like,
Bro.
I like that. I like how that sounds.
Honestly, bro,
they're
for
funky.
me, I'm literally like coming up to you like, bro, you fucking stink, dude. Like, that's just gonna be straight the fuck up. Like, bro,
Yeah,
you fucking stink, bro. You gotta go. Like, I'm trying to help
that's
you
kind
out,
of
bro.
mean though. I don't know.
No, dude, it's not because you think
No,
about
the way
it, right?
Simon is saying it.
No,
Yeah,
I,
you're like-
It's real.
is it like no, like in a
That's low-key
laughing way,
demeaning.
like, bro,
Oh.
yo, you fucking stink, dude. You gotta go fucking. You gotta
Wait,
go
I
take
want
a
you to
shower.
say it
Yeah.
to the camera real
Yeah.
quick. Say it to the
It'll
camera.
be like this, bro. You fucking stink.
See that smile? If you
Yeah.
say it smiling,
Yeah.
like, hey, we're having a good time, but you stink.
Yeah, like
You
it's like,
know,
bro,
like-
you fucking
Like,
stink.
Yeah, I mean, if you say it like that, I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
that's
it
very
wouldn't be like,
mean.
bro, you fucking stink. I mean, it have to
Yeah.
have like some sort of like laugh, like, bro, I gotta tell you, my guy, I've been holding it in, but you fucking stink, dude. All right, let's
Okay.
go. We good.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
you got 3 methods. You got the play it, have them ask you approach. You got the smooth, say it in a different type of way. You smell funky, and you got the straight up but smile. Straight up smile. That's
up
the
smile.
honesty. That's the best way to be honest, right there. All right, great. Thank you guys. I think it's time to get into
That's
what
hard.
went down this week. In a world where anything can happen, one bar in Mountain View went fucking crazy. This Sunday, in a small little Mountain View bar over in California, this man decided to stab another patron at 1:30 a.m. What the hell? Honestly, I've been to this bar before, and it's super chill. It's super chill.
Which bar?
Sports Page.
Sports Page. Okay.
Sports Page. Yeah. Sources say that he stabbed the other man because of how mad he was at the calamari and how bad it tasted there. Just kidding. No shot. No shot. That's actually total shots. Hey, if you go there, don't eat the calamari. Don't eat calamari in general, especially at bars, but in general. Yeah, I was just kidding about that. But there was a stabbing nearby. Super crazy. I read about it. I usually go there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's a place that I hold near and dear to my heart. You see, I think it was like last year. No. Last year was the pandemic. None of us went out last year. The year before that, though, I was really into fantasy football, and that's where I would go every Thursday to watch some games. I believe Simon actually
is that the
joined
place
us
with the trivia?
It is the place with the trivia. Yes,
okay.
sir. You remember that? I think you went for my birthday.
Hey, that trivia
Anthony's
shit was
definitely.
fucking.
Yeah.
That shit was hectic. But
Right?
hard.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good place.
It's pretty poppin'. I really like it. That's where Aaron and I actually saw the crazy Kansas City Chiefs versus LA Rams game.
Bruh.
That was like 100-something points combined. That just
51-54. Yeah, that was a crazy
it came down
game.
to a field goal or some bullshit like that. Like,
Mhm.
it was insane. And I just remember being there, the fucking energy, the atmosphere was like lit, bruh. And I'm just like, what? And then this shit happens, and I'm like, maybe I should calm down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you know why homeboy got stabbed or no? Do we have any like
The fucking calamari, guys.
Really?
There's something fishy about that shit. Let me tell you something.
I got you.
Not really, but no. From the article I read, it doesn't say anything about why. I'll be honest with you. Actually, I didn't read the full article.
You probably lost that
And-
trivia, dude, because I left that bitch fucking pissed off that day too. I was like, dude, do you remember the trivia that night when the people we were playing, they were like, we fucking really played trivia, bro. Like, we would our boards and we're looking around. It felt like that scene in The Office where like we kept putting up weird like, oh, you don't mess with The Office, my bad,
Yeah,
Anthony.
he
It's that
doesn't get
scene in
it.
The Office that that show we like. That's better
Trivia
than Parks and
night.
Rec. Yeah, exactly. No shots. But yeah, I'd be pissed too. I mean,
sorts.
trivia. That's a real deal.
No,
but
yeah. The article doesn't say why, but definitely was something that they're looking into right now. There's an investigation out, but speaking of that football stuff, did you guys see that picture that announced that the Las Vegas Raiders in the new stadium, they're gonna have bottle service at home games, bruh? Like,
Damn.
what? Like, bruh, you gonna have a DJ and a semicircle table chilling with your own bottle service right there, bro. Like, how baller is that, bro? In Vegas, I was talking to Aaron about this, man. We gotta do it at least once.
you know
That
how much
type
one of those
ballers-
bottles probably gonna be?
I don't care. We got to do it, bro. We got to save up, get our money up, hustle hard just so we can make that trip, bro, for one of those home games, because that's finna be lit, bro.
I agree.
How much you think, though?
Probably
you think?
honestly, bro. Like you go to
Probably
Vegas,
5, 6.
no, bro. I think
More?
I think it's gonna be more than it would be at like a club in Vegas. So like you're paying like $800
You're
for
right.
Hennessy, right?
Yeah.
So I think you'll probably end up spending like $1,200, $1,000 for like Hennessy. Just Hennessy, I feel, or maybe like for 1942, it's probably gonna be like $1,200 for like a 750
For one bottle.
for 750, not even for a liter, bro. So yeah, it might crack the bank, but I don't know. We'll
We're
see.
gonna look into it. We're gonna look into it.
We'll see.
Hey, Simon, can you put your camera down a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit. I want the folks to have a good view. But yes, it's insane. I want to save up for it. That shit look dope, bro. Like, I'm really trying to get my money up 2021. You know what I mean? Like, the pandemic taught me we need to get our hustle on and really get out here and enjoy this life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ball out sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel like bottle service is a key, bro. Like, it's 2021, man. Like, us gentlemen need to stop going to the club, GA. We don't need to be waiting in lines no more. We don't need to be waiting for none of that shit. Boys, we need to be in bottle service. We need to have our tables. Then you can get the honeys at your table. No girl want to walk in with you and pay $40 to wait in line. I'm sorry. This is not how it works out. Unless she started with you, then maybe. But it's, hey, bottle service 2021. That's the mission. I mean, to be honest, it's always been the mission. I feel like I haven't. Never mind. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to do that.
Go off. Nah, I really feel like if you just act like a baller, you feel like a baller, baby. And sometimes it's appropriate when you really want to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? You work hard, you play hard. It is nice every now and then. You know what I mean? And you're right. It's a good night when you play it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different vibe.
Wise words.
And go into one of those types of bottle service tables next to the game, bro. Spicy. That's what I want, bro.
That'd be fun.
And we're gonna work hard to get that, baby. Basement Entertainment, stay tuned. Big things coming. Something else that happened this week. Cinco de Mayo. Ya tú sabes, cabrón. Have to be Mexican out here. You know what I'm saying? We
grito?
fucking here. What does the Filipino want to say something?
No, is that your grito?
Let me see yours. Let me hear yours.
I'm not Mexican.
Hey,
I don't
bro,
need to do a grito.
You're the Mexican Asian. Stop playing, bro.
Right?
You know I told you this before.
It's not in my culture to carry it.
You're my hermano, bro. Your last name is Garcia, fool. Shut the fuck up, bro. Don't come at me crazy, bro. Don't come at me crazy. I know you have a grito. I done heard that shit, all right?
Hey, we out here.
Nah,
my grito is.
Show. The Filipino grito. Show. Nah, but hey, some shit that went down this week, bro. Cinco de Mayo, Canelo fought Saunders for the WBC World Championship. Crazy fight. Not really. It was kind of boring because actually, no. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I enjoyed it. There were some rounds where I was like, ooh, like Saunders, you talking shit, bro. He was talking mad shit, bro.
Yeah.
I hate it when, well, I guess it's good for the promo, but sometimes you go too far. You feel me? Like, you get disrespectful. Like, there's certain times where, like, I get that you want to build a hype for a fight, and by all means, like, be fucking mean, but like, there's a line, you feel me? And when you start talking about the man's motherland, when you start talking about their significant others, parents, whatever, their loved ones, it's like, all right, chill. Your fight's with me. Why you bringing them into it? You feel me? And Canelo gave him the fucking hands, bro. There was a couple times where he got rocked, though. And did you watch it?
I saw it. Yep.
It was a good ass fight.
I would say like he took at least one or two rounds.
He took at least two, I think. He took at least two, I would say. A lot of them agreed. I think the fight was like 38-36 or something like that. So he got some.
He's got some.
Simon, I don't think you watched it, did you?
Nope.
I remember I asked you about it. Yeah. And man, he just gave him the hands. You know what I'm saying? Knocked him down with a vicious. Actually, he ain't even knock him out. He got a TKO because Fool couldn't open his eyes, bruh.
Wow.
He got
I did see that hit.
So
I did see that hit. That hit was crazy.
He got uppercut so damn clean. He put him in the corner, couldn't even open his eye, and he said, "I quit."
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And yeah, man, all I'm saying is talk shit, get hit, Saunders. Don't be talking that shit. He would look so sad going out. He had the towel over him. I feel like he was crying. I was like, pinche baby.
Pinche baby.
Pinche baby. And it was hella funny, bro. Like, they just keep talking shit to each other. There was another guy afterwards in his press conference. He's like, my friend. Fuck you, my friend. Okay?
Who was that guy?
The chingas la madre. I think it's some other boxer.
Yeah,
that
sounded like another boxer.
So that if you remember during the fight, they were like, "Hey, there's one guy left the championship, and then he'll have all the belts." By the way, can we talk about how many belts this man has that he can't even hold them all himself, bruh? Like, come on, man. He don't put those to waste. You feel me?
Bruh, can we talk
I'm
about
saying.
the motherfuckers with the weirdest and smallest voices? Got to be the people you got to worry about the most.
Hey, oof,
Bruh.
talk about it, bro.
Can we talk about that? Like, I mean, Mike Tyson, he gonna fuck you up. Canelo, my amigo, is gonna fuck you up. And anybody who sound like this is probably gonna fuck you up. So don't do it,
Bruh,
bro.
honestly, yeah.
I'm serious, bro. Like, I'm
Tim
not,
Duncan.
Hey, 2021, 2022, for the rest of history, stop fucking with people, with men, with baby voices. They will fuck you up. They will demolish you. I promise you. Let's just not do it. All right.
It's because they grow up and they get bullied, so they got to know how to fight.
You know
feel
what?
me?
I'm
That's
convinced. I'm convinced that these guys are making their voice like that so that people can try to fuck with them. Try me. I swear you would.
I swear to God.
What a God, I'll
to
fuck you up. And he will. He will. That's crazy.
Mike Tyson
bro.
having that voice is like the craziest thing to ever be. Like,
Facts.
he's so vicious, but I'm telling you, it's like this nurture thing, bro. Like he literally was bullied so much because of that shit that he had to learn how to have hands, bro. Like he had to grow up and know. But at the same time, he had that like natural athleticism, that ridiculous size. He was 13, looking like he was like 18, bro. He was out here fucking like dog, like yoked. But yeah, I digress. Talk shit, get hit. Jake Paul, I don't know why we always bring up the Paul brothers, but they keep doing dumbass stuff every week. I'm just saying, bro, you take the hat off of my head.
I gotta execute.
Pretty disrespectful.
I gotta execute, you, bro.
That's one of the most disrespectful shit in life is someone just taking your shit right off your head, like your face, bro.
You know what I feel? I feel anything. Even if somebody was to put a hat on your head, it's fade. Like I feel like anything with the cap. Don't cap me, bro. Don't put no cap on me, bro.
No cap.
No cap. Just keep it no cap with me, bro. Because I feel like you take off my hat or you put on a hat, we fighting. Like we're gonna fight. You know, what I saw was that he's actually a genius too. He's a marketing genius. Jake Paul.
Don't call him that.
I have to say it, bro. Do you know he made it? That whole thing he did was a TikTok. He made
it was pre-planned, premeditated.
To do so.
Oh, that's
where
so hard to pre-plan.
Bro, it's not even about that. I'm just saying, like, he knew the response it was gonna get.
He knew he was gonna wear a hat, bro. How G was that? Bro, you got to be one step ahead of your opponent, and he knew he was gonna wear a hat.
You don't think he already knew this and just had it loaded up just in case? Like,
what do you mean?
It's just such a fucking dumb. Like, we all know that dick kid who would take your fucking hat. Like, it's not unorthodox.
That needs his ass beat. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is that kid.
No, for sure.
Like,
we're not arguing.
He has that.
Yeah. We're not arguing that is not okay.
No, fuck that.
It's just that, like, it played out in the best of his ability. Let me ask you this: what is something else that is like mad disrespectful? Like it's like on site for you that you guys are just
spitting on me.
What was it?
What?
Spitting on me.
Ooh,
spitting on. Yeah.
Well,
the first fade I've ever given
in
America was because some guy spit on me.
The first fade you ever got in?
No, he said
fifth grade.
He said given.
First fade I've ever given was because a guy spit on me.
Ain't no need to wonder. All right, the fade was given. That's hard.
I'm saying don't spit on people. That's
definitely one. That's definitely one. What else though? What else is like?
All right, like that's overly disrespectful. Like I'm gonna kill you if you spit on me. Like of course, think of something smaller. You know what I mean? Like taking off a person's hat. You don't know if somebody's gonna fight over that or not. Like, but now it's known. Don't do it because you shouldn't, and you're probably gonna get your ass whooped. But what I'm saying is, like, what is something small that is like considered mad disrespectful to you guys? I'll start off. For me, I think it's mad disrespectful to mess up a person's name more than once. It's either you don't, and no, not always, because I do it all the time, right? Let me not bullshit. But I think it comes down to the fact of what, like, your relationship with this person. If you're friends with this person, don't just like don't be calling them the wrong thing. If you work with somebody, that's also a very close relationship. You work with me. You know how my name is spelled.
Oh, this
Say
is
it right.
personal.
Would that be
And-
fade though?
No, not fade. I'm not fading. This had nothing. Anthony
Oh, this is
always
just
trying to fade,
disrespectful.
bro.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
hey, no.
I'm sorry,
Anthony
I'm just-
doesn't fucking play. That's what you guys don't know, bruh. He might have the collar on right now, but man is ready at all times,
You know?
bro.
We talked about the ones with the low voices you got to worry about, but the ones you really got to be scared about, the people don't talk much because them motherfuckers are plotting. Let me tell you.
Hey, no, because what
Yeah.
talk? There's hands, bro. That's
Hey.
literally Ant, bro.
No
That's-
talk, all action. Okay, that's all I'm
There
gonna
you
say
go.
about that. But yeah, getting mispronouncing or or confusing somebody's name. Now, if you don't give a shit about the person or you guys are just acquaintances, it's very different. I don't know what that was for, but okay.
Yeah, that was
Shout out to the ghost fucking producer we got. Yeah, so like if it's like a mispronunciation of your name, if you work at
On
Starbucks,
purpose,
I ain't
yeah.
even worried about it, baby. I know you deal with 1,000 Simons a day. Go ahead, say
yeah.
Shimon, Lyman. I don't matter. But if I know you or if I work with you, pronounce it right. Ricky, is
So
there
do you
anything
check
have?
people?
What?
Do you check people when they get your name wrong first?
First time meeting them, or you obviously not. No, like
Let's say
what,
at work,
what do you mean?
like someone writes your name wrong or pronounces your name wrong. Are you quick to check them at that spot, or do you let it ride?
Well, first and foremost, you have to
How petty
understand
are
that
you?
this has nothing to do with me. This is actually something I've noticed about other people. You really can't fuck up Simon. I've never actually had somebody mess
yeah,
up Simon
you're right.
ever.
If
Yeah.
they
So-
put
Yeah.
the accent in the wrong place.
Simone way, I don't give a
Simone?
shit. That's still Simon, bro. I've heard Simone, Simon, same thing.
Hey, real
but-
one.
For like other people, I see it happen all the time, and I think about it like if my name was hard and somebody like kept
Yeah,
butchering it, I'd be
Ricardo.
upset.
Ricardo, and they call me Richardo. Like, bruh. No, I'll be quick to check. Like, I've definitely done it before where like they keep saying it wrong. After the first time, I'll let it slide. But I'm always gonna close my next comment with best. And then if I could put it in bold, I'd put my name in bold. But if I can't, because it's through Messenger or something, I'll just be like Ricardo, you know. And if they fuck it up again, I'm just like, hey, by the way, you know, my name's actually Ricardo. You just wanted to clarify, you know, like. Don't call me Richardo, bro. Like, no. Richard? No, I'm not Richard. I'm Ricardo, bro. Like, you could call me Ricky, you know? You can call me Rick. You can call me Rico because I'm suavemente.
This man has 5 names, bro, and he said don't
You
choose
know what I'm
one that you
saying?
might fuck up on. It could
But
be Rick, it could be Ricardo.
He's like,
Ricky,
call
but
me
if it's
anything,
Richard-
but
But
not
choose
that.
one of the 5. That's all I'm saying, bruh.
But if it's Richard, we got a problem.
If it's Richard, because I ain't no dick. You
Okay,
feel me?
I knew it was coming.
That's
Pause.
all I'm saying.
Pause.
That's all I'm saying. That's
what about
all
you?
I'm saying.
I was gonna say like if they leave you hanging like for a handshake,
Oh.
but then at that point, isn't that already a sign of disrespect? Like a blatant disrespect?
I fucking told you
Talk
guys,
about
like
it.
it's
Talk
already
about it.
plotting and actions behind it. You
Talk
leave your
about
hand
it.
out for too long.
Talk about it,
No,
bro.
but I agree with you. I think that if I'm dapping out, like if my hand is out and you're not dapping me up, you have to understand I'm going through every single scenario right now. Like, does he see it? Does he not? Is he doing this intentionally?
No, if they're looking at you, if they recognize you,
Honestly, I'm a confronter. I'm a person like I like to jump in front of like the awkwardness, and I like to get to it right away. So if my hand's out and we're looking at each other, you're not shaking it. I'm like, what's good? You're not gonna shake my hand? Like I'll just straight up ask you, bro. Like, are you not gonna shake my hand or what? Like, are
And
we
he
are
goes,
we have to
"No."
fade? No.
are we gonna
Or
fade
we
it
have
now?
to fade. Like, what is it gonna be?
Start squaring up. Crazy.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, when
Like, oh,
when
Damn.
keeping it real goes wrong, bro. That's when keeping it real goes wrong, right there, bro.
Facts. Hey, speaking of keeping it real goes wrong, right now we got to chill out on these cashiers. So I saw a crazy ass video over the weekend, and what I saw was a cashier bop a customer for getting too riled up, and comes around the corner with the wine bottle and smashes it over his head. And everyone in the comments like, "Whoa, he didn't have to do that. He shouldn't do that." And I'm just sitting there like, bro, at what point are people going to realize that people who work at retail places or at any position of customer service, they're people just like you. And
Facts.
while some people are good at their jobs, and while some people really take kind of the pride of being, for the company and such, you're gonna run into people who really don't give a shit. They gonna take off that shirt and they gonna fuck you up. I mean, it's happening all over. I think there was I saw 2 different scenarios of it like that. People just got to stop fucking around, man. Stop messing around with these people who are just trying to do their job. I mean,
Stop doing these dumbass pranks where the prank is being fucked up to somebody, and then when they get mad at you, you just say it's a fucking prank and say there's a camera. Fuck you mean? I don't care. You still disrespectful.
Facts.
Like, motherfuckers think it's so sweet out here because they got a camera. Like, bruh, don't be disrespectful. Like you gonna do some shit like fart on me? You guys seen the video where this guy say, "Can I fart on you?" in the hood, and some fool was like, "Fuck you mean?" And then he did it, and he was like, just snaked him right there. He just pulled an Anthony and just snaked him. Like, god damn.
Hey, those dudes, by the way, now are making hella money. They're still running those pranks and still doing it.
Of course, because people are gonna watch them.
I mean,
it's gonna be on ridiculous.
Honestly, I'm cool with pranks, bro. Like that for me, I get it. Like, there's certain pranks that they go way overboard. Like, honestly, the whole cheating thing, I don't know why people find that shit funny. Like, I don't know, Ricky. Like, if you got pranked on about getting cheated on, are you fucking with that? Because I'm not in a relationship, so I'm asking you. Like, is that something you get? Are you cool with that? Like, you to get
like
pranked
as a prank, she cheats on me for real?
No, like
she's like
she pranked.
Yeah. Wait. There's a
Joke's
camera.
on
I'll be
you.
like, what the fuck?
Hey,
wait, there's a
fuck
camera.
that,
No,
bro. Another
don't play
nigga
me.
in her bed, and she's like, "Wait, it's a camera." She's literally just getting. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that, bro. But
It's gonna be filmed.
Yeah,
It's
right?
the murder gonna be filmed too, bro. The fucking.
Hey, look at Anthony. He already know. He already knows his action and plan of attack. He ain't fucking with it.
No, Anthony's like gun compartment. Just reaches into the floor. He has like a secret trap door. Pulls out a shotty. Like, it's right there, bro. Hammer next to me at all times.
Nah, Anthony's
Try and
really just
fucking
gonna
play
come
with
with the gloves, bro, like Primate, and just demolish, bro. Just boo, 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 boo.
Nah, hey, this reminds me, hella off topic, but I saw a video from this Netflix movie that I never want to watch. It's a clip from this crazy ass Netflix movie where at one point, so there's like these neighbors, there's couples, and the wife of one of the houses sleeps with the husband of another of the neighbor, like the neighbor, right? The husband of the girl who's cheating walks in on them, and he already knew. So he brings a gun and brings his neighbor's wife, who he had told, and she was so mad at her man for cheating on her that they held them at gunpoint and had sex in front of them, and she was pregnant. It's a crazy scene, bro. Like, this clip is ridiculous, and it's insane. Like, I never want to watch that movie. I would die.
Joking. It's a prank.
Oh, hell no.
Damn.
You've been punked.
I'm
Nah,
pulling
bro.
an Anthony for sure, bro.
Fuck that.
Nah,
Anthony, my
cheating
bad. We're over
pranks?
here
Nah, hell
speaking
no.
for Anthony.
I know.
Anthony, how do you handle the situation, bro?
I would not appreciate the prank, and I'm not about not funny jokes, so it would not work with me.
Man didn't even tell you anything that was gonna happen after. He just said that it's not funny, and that's how you know you better never let it happen. Okay, so on
You
to the
better
next.
know, bro.
So-
Hey, the ones who say nothing, bro, those are the ones you gotta
Facts,
fear,
facts,
bro.
facts.
Because
Hey, listen.
he's not about to snitch on himself. Because he
That's what I'm
like
saying. Hey, so check it out. If you ain't somebody who has a low voice that can beat somebody's ass, and if you're not somebody who really don't talk much and know they can handle stuff, then your ass needs to move to Texas, because they are literally allowing people to carry handguns without licenses, and it is. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't. They straight up.
when I heard of,
Go ahead.
when I heard about that shit, I was like, that's crazy. Texas is wild.
Yeah. They straight up said, hey, GTA servers are on. Red Dead Redemption, multiplayer world, go ahead. Go crazy, boys.
Basically,
Go
yeah.
crazy, boys.
Anything goes.
Wild Wild West.
So
It
hey,
really is.
I wanted to ask you guys, like, do you think that this is a good thing or a bad thing? Because I know we've talked about gun control. We've talked about gun violence here multiple times. It's no stranger to the show.
These fucking
But
guns? Just kidding.
Do you guys think that if everybody is strapped, right? Everybody has a gun. Do you think that
Get the strap.
people are less likely to do like some fuck shit? Do you think that's going to lower the amount of like crazy things that's happening? Anthony.
What do you think, Ant?
I think it can. I think that one bad person with a gun can definitely be stopped by somebody else by good people with a gun, but a bad person with a gun cannot be stopped by people with no guns.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
facts.
if the problem in America is gun shooting, like mass shooting, then it would make sense that everybody straps up to protect themselves, wouldn't it?
I agree. I think that let me say this. I feel like if somebody's planning to go, okay, I don't really know how this works out, by the way. This is just me speaking. If somebody was going to plan to shoot up something, I'm sure it's not going to be a mall in Texas because everybody's fucking strapped, right? So like imagine that aspect is kind of across the nation. Everybody's strapped. You don't need a license, just hold and protect. But I mean, also, we just came out of pandemic, bro, and I don't know how people are going to be reacting when they come out. They really haven't been dealing with people for a whole year.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Right? And now you about to come out strapped up? I mean, shit. You've been talking shit to people on Warzone all day and shooting them after you're done, right? And here you go in real life ready to play the same game. I don't know, man. I think it's up for grabs on how this works out.
Yeah, that's true.
So I actually looked into this, and I'm glad you brought it up. I actually know. I read some articles on this because I really was wondering. It's a very big dilemma right now, these mass shootings and these, murder rates, and it makes you wonder, is there a correlation between open carry states and a decrease in violence because of this theory that if everybody's got a strap, then we good, right? And it turns out there actually is no difference. In fact, when it comes to open carry laws or open carry states, yeah, you might be strapped, but something the article mentioned was that it's difficult for the cops to know who's good and who's bad because everybody's got a strap when they appear at the scene, right? Sometimes it's still violent. Either way, what if, yeah, you can stop somebody who shot, but he's still going to shoot some people first, right? But I have seen a lot of stories where people are able to save the day because they have a gun and someone starts doing some messed up stuff, right? And I even had dinners with some friends from Texas, and they said California is full of people with road rage. I was like, word? They're like, dude, you do not see this in Texas. Because, if you start fucking around, you're going to meet the wrong one. And they're going to shoot up your car. Like, straight up.
Bro, them
Like,
motherfuckers going to be driving howdy.
Yeah, bro. Just
Oh,
boom.
shit.
Big ass barrel. One of those 19
Crazy.
Fucking just
54 muskets. Yeah. Got a musket in the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
bro.
stay ready.
I don't know. I think maybe
Yeah.
it's time though. Maybe it's time to test it out. I mean, we'll see. I guess what happens. I'm definitely going to be staying in California. My Texans out there listening, y'all let us know. Be safe, man. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, maybe you could buy a house out in Texas with all the money you're getting from Dogecoin, huh?
Or
Talk
lack
about
of.
it.
Maybe I can get an apartment now.
Oh, now, right? That shit went down. Fucking Elon Musk on Saturday Night Live, bro. Everybody was freaking out about it. I don't know why. Maybe because he's a celebrity. He's actually the first guest on SNL to have Asperger's. And
What is
everybody thought he
Asperger's
was...
for somebody who would not know?
It's just a neuro guy with the psychology degree. What?
It's within the spectrum of autism.
Got it. So it's more of like a lack of social skills kind of thing, right? Not
Yes.
being able to gauge a person's like social cues and kind of keeps them awkward. That's the reason why he looks
Yes.
like an
And then
sometimes,
and
right?
they tend to have like OCD or ADHD,
Got it.
just so super focused on whatever hobbies that they have.
Okay.
Yeah, that explains a lot. He's very different, but he's super smart. And like, man, he came on, he's the ambassador for Doge, you know what I'm saying? He's like the face of it. If it's not the dog, it's Elon. And he was one of the main reasons why it was like hiking up. You know what I mean? It was going really high, and then he got on there, and it actually went down after because of a skit they're saying that he had where it was basically like a news thing or something, and they were like, so what's Dogecoin? And he's like, well, it's a type of cryptocurrency that's, used for transaction. And they're like, okay. But what's Dogecoin? And they just kept asking over and over again. And then he kept explaining it, and like it was funny. I didn't really think so. I'm more of a Mad TV guy myself. Never really watched SNL. But he was like, at the end, they were like, oh, so it's a hustle. And he said, yeah, it's a hustle. And because of that, motherfuckers was like, oh, it's a hustle. I don't trust this shit no more. Boom, 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 boom. Sell to the moon. Nah, fuck that. We coming back down to earth. You feel me? Down in the basement. Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
So now I don't know. I think there's a method to his madness. Okay, as a Dogecoin aneer, I'm gonna call myself a Dogecoin aneer. I am sitting here, and I just actually saw some news today. Tesla announces that they will no longer accept Bitcoin to pay for Teslas.
What?
Bro, they have literally just stopped using Bitcoin to be able to accept payment for Teslas. And guess what? They're looking for a new cryptocurrency to be able to be purchased or used as a form of currency.
That's ridiculous. How are you going to not accept the most valuable cryptocurrency out on the market and accept a shitcoin?
Bro,
That's
Bitcoin
crazy.
literally dropped like in 5 minutes, I think like $6,000, 5,000. Is that 43 now? It might even be lower.
What?
The last time I checked,
last time I checked, it was like 56K. All I'm saying is don't listen to my advice. Ricky is stupid. I said last week he was going to be on SNL and the price was going to go up. And look at what happened. If you're listening to me, you're foolish, all right? I'm sorry. Don't take my financial advice. I'm dirt poor. I can't read. I literally can't read. Please don't believe my financial advice. At least when it comes to cryptocurrency, okay? I know a little bit of, you know what? I'm not even going to try. I sound like that guy who's saying, you can trust me. You know, the person who says you can trust me is never someone you could trust. You know
Facts.
Like the
Or you know
person
what?
that
It's
says
also
they're
the-
not crazy is probably the crazy one.
Yeah, the girls that are like, what? I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not fucking what? I'm
It's
not
also
fucking crazy.
the person you got to watch out for is, hey, yo,
Yourself.
Can I be honest real quick? Like,
What?
bro, what you mean? Yeah, be honest, bro. Like, what
Have you
talking
not been
about?
honest this
Hey,
whole
if I-
time?
If I have to be honest, bro, what are you talking about? Be honest. Damn. What do you mean if I have to be honest? Or
I'm that guy though. I am that. Well, to be honest,
why do you
being
ask
honest.
that? Let me ask you. Why do you ask that? Or
I don't ask. I say, well, to be honest, you know. So you know, I'm not
does
fucking
that mean?
joking.
So does that mean that you say things that are not honest sometimes?
Of course.
Hey, that's real. That's honest answer.
Hey, to be
that's it,
honest, to be honest, it happens sometimes, bro.
Just
Hey.
being honest.
hey, we talked about it before. Sometimes a little white lie, you know what I'm saying, goes a long way.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
We talked about that before. You know what I mean? Like it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well, politics is
So
is
So story of the pod, story of this moral of the story. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying.
Moral of the pod.
The main moral is don't take my advice on Dogecoin. Risk it yourself because it's crazy. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
But if you're gonna get rich off of it, get rich. I balled with a homie over the weekend who made a pretty penny off that, and I salute it. Hey, get your bread.
I love
if you
that
could
word.
play this, if you could play this game, if you could play this system and profit, bro, play it. As long as it doesn't hurt others, you know what I mean? Physically, mentally, like, you know what I'm saying? Go for it. Get your bread up. That's all I'm saying.
Pretty penny. I like that word. I love that. Like that term. Pretty penny.
That enunciation.
Yeah. Pretty penny.
No, it's alliteration.
Alliteration.
Pretty
Correct.
penny.
Pretty penny.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Grammar lessons with Ricky. Something else that happened this week. Donald Glover was trending. So many explosions.
What the fuck is going
Holy
on?
shit.
Bro, like,
Something else that happened this week. Donald Glover was trending on Twitter because he finally went to his phone and let off his Twitter fingers.
Yeah.
Twitter. Is that what Drake said?
You're hip, dude.
Twitter
Yes,
fingers.
we get it. Yes, Twitter fingers.
Is that what Drizzy Drake said in his diss against the Meek Mill? Yes, Twitter fingers took to the Bird app and had a conversation that needed to be had. You see, Donald Glover wanted to bring it to people's attention that he saw someone having a discussion about how tired they were of reviewing boring stuff, TVs and film. And he decided to go off on this Twitter rant about how entertainment now is boring. TV, films, a lot of things, podcasts. Everything is getting boring because everybody is afraid of getting canceled. In some tweets, he said, we're getting boring stuff and not even experimental mistakes because people are afraid of getting canceled. They feel like they can only experiment with aesthetic. Also because some of them know they're not that good. And if you notice that, it's a little true. You feel me? Everything now and then can get you a little, you know what I'm saying? A little flack. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was seeing people on Twitter going off about how Rush Hour was crazy.
Bruh.
Rush Hour, bruh. Lee, goddammit, Lee. Come on, man.
Don't touch a black man radio.
Like, these are classics, and people out here really getting mad because they were saying some not even that out of pocket shit, bro. Like, come on,
Bro,
Now,
Prince Charming is getting canceled for fucking waking up Snow White. Bruh.
Nah, he deserves it. He didn't get her consent to kiss him, Simon.
Well, she was gonna fucking die. What the fuck,
Honestly, bro, all her homies were like, yo, Prince, kiss our girl. She's dying, bro. She got poisoned by some witch. You know what I'm saying? She got fooled. She got finagled. You need to go kiss her right now because we know that's going to help. Bruh. How do we know? Believe us. We're magic. We're 7 magic fucking dwarves. You know what I'm saying? Go kiss her. And he's like, all right, I'm going to fucking do it. You know?
All right, but
He's like, all right, well,
Wait, are you talking about Snow White?
wait,
Snow White, bruh.
Is Prince
Actually,
Charming
was that
Snow
the
White or
witch?
is that Sleeping
No,
Beauty?
bro, that's Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, well, who's the
Whatever.
prince?
It was Snow White.
Yeah,
It was Snow White.
Yeah. No.
She had to get a kiss.
Oh yeah, Snow White. woke
Snow
up-
White got a kiss because she ate the apple and then
Yes.
she like fell asleep. But
Exactly.
Sleeping
Yeah.
Beauty's been sleeping.
Okay, either way, they both
Yeah,
got
we
the
not
She
bringing
been
her
ate
up,
the
bruh.
apple.
They both didn't
We're
get
not bringing
consent.
her up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both didn't get consent,
They
food.
both didn't get consent.
Oh,
so they both deserve to
wow.
be
So-
canceled.
Just
Now-
gotta cancel
now-
both of it.
Now,
Both of
I
them.
will agree, you shouldn't try to kiss a girl unless... Actually,
They kiss you
honestly,
first.
I'm afraid of being canceled. I was going to say, take her on a date, but then girls are going to say, so you just think that because you take me on a date, you could kiss
Nah, bro.
me?
Yeah, so
Huh?
just make it very simple. It is okay to kiss a girl, bro. The girl gives you
If she wants.
to
If she
kiss you,
wants.
okay? Simple. And
And if it's to save her life,
two reasons, bro.
I think it's okay.
I think so too.
Hey, my lips are going to bring her back to life, and you want to come at me? I don't know, bro. Am I wrong?
I don't think so.
I think it's like the workplace. You know, you get one shot to make an attempt, but if they shot you down,
What?
you gotta respect that choice.
No, hey, he's not
Anthony's
wrong.
out here going for his
Right?
Hey, he's
coworkers?
hey,
because you gotta
he's not
you gotta-
wrong, bro.
you gotta teach the men to actually go for it too. Like make
Absolutely.
your move at the girl, because not all girls are gonna make their moves. So yeah, make your move. But if you get shut down,
You have
you
to
know,
respect that, bro. You
respectfully
have to
decline.
like be
Oh,
able
of
to
course.
move on, right? Like I don't think this is a
glow up.
you know, a message to all men like, hey
That's
man,
when I
don't
hit
go
the
for that
gym
girl
harder.
that you don't, you know, because of consent. Like it's just more of like consent comes when you are trying to get something or you're trying to do something to another person. I mean, it can come to a girl, it can come to any type of whatever relationship you should do. You shouldn't do anything without that person being comfortable or even giving you the okay to do so. That's simply said. We don't need to explain that here on this pod. But if this motherfucker is canceled for that, cancel me too then.
Damn.
Cancel me
You
too.
heard that? You heard
Canceled.
that. You heard that. Heard it here first. All right. We have so much to talk about on that topic, but I think we've said enough.
Plenty.
It's getting close to the end of the show. Before that, I do want to bring up this topic of, well, not this topic, but this horrible situation going on right now, currently in Palestine. Is it Gaza?
Jerusalem and
Gaza?
Gaza.
In Jerusalem and Gaza. I had an article up about it. I'm not gonna lie, it had me a little confused at first. Like, I was like, so I have politicians out here saying we stand with Islam, or
Israel.
yeah, I think Islam or Israel, like Andrew Yang's ass over here saying we're against terrorists. But then everybody out here is saying save Palestine, free Palestine, and it just had me really messed up. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what
It's
was
crazy.
going on.
It's very confusing, especially
But
with the media.
Yeah, ooh, you're right. The media definitely has a factor in how they play shit, for real. And what I learned was that, so if you're not knowledgeable on the situation, here's the deep dive. Here's the lowdown down in the basement. Basically, the two things that caused this massive protest were basically that they blocked off one of the biggest mosques during Ramadan. That was one of the things. Basically, they weren't letting people go in. They weren't letting them be around, and it was causing a lot of trouble. It was making a lot of people mad. And the second thing that really set it off was a eviction of a neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah, which was where Palestinians were living, and Israel government came through and basically kicked out a bunch of people. And these two incidents sparked this huge protest, and the government of the Palestinians eventually had to rebuttal. They had to come at them, and they sent an airstrike, and it also hurt some people in Israel. So it's this huge conflict going on, basically started by Israel, and all because of religious purposes.
Anthony, do
They
you have the
kick
load?
people-
Like, are you like into like all the thing that's happening right there and everything?
Yeah,
It seems like
you guys
you're
wanna-
very like, yeah.
He's-
Ricky,
he's-
I'm
he's
sorry,
like-
brother.
he's
You
like,
tried,
Ricky-
bro, but I'm still just as confused as when you started. Okay.
No,
Anthony,
it's a
break it
very
down.
confusing situation over there.
As you
But
can tell,
it
it's
really
confusing for me.
stems from a quick history lesson, right? So during World War II, the Germans freed the Jews from the internment camps. Now, the Germans or the EU was like, where do we put all these displaced Jews? And then they're like, let's put them in Jerusalem because that's where Jesus was born. And so the EU, United Nations, put, which was like NATO and all them, put
That's the UN.
the Jews into into Jerusalem, and says that this is now a government state backed by EU called Israel. But the thing is, people were already living there, and they were the Palestinians. And so in the beginning, the Palestinians welcomed them with open arms. You guys are refugees in our state, our land. But where they messed up was when the EU globally recognized Jerusalem as Israel, when they recognized the government of Israel as a state. And when they did that, basically it displaced the Palestinians that was already living there. And so it's become like the Jews versus the Muslims, and since then it's been backed by the US and the EU still, and we're heavily involved in the funding of their weapons and their missiles in Israel. And so
Okay,
we're backing them up.
Yikes.
However, the Palestinians are suffering the most, and they do require, honestly, just, I don't even know, like prayers, like some form of hope, because the only form of hope that the government state could have been was like NATO or that EU, you know, but they basically let them go. And now the rest of the like Muslim nations are backing up Palestine, but when they backed them up, like Iran, Iraq, and Afghanistan, it's caused war within the U.S. So it's a heavy thing that's going on. How that affects the U.S. today, it affects our gas prices. If you have not heard, gas prices in the U.S. is on the rise, and that is because
That's because someone hacked into the company on the East Coast that controls majority of it.
Yeah,
well,
bro.
that's
I went
one
to
too.
Chevron today, and I was filling up my tank, and I was like, I usually don't look at the price like with the gas. Like I like going to Chevron or Shell, and I'm sitting there filling up, and I looked at the thing, and I clicked. I was like, oh shit, did I hit Supreme? This shit says $4.39. I was like, I don't get Supreme. I got a Honda Civic. That shit can run on, unleaded, and that was for unleaded. I was like, bruh, $4.30 for some unleaded gas, bro.
Yeah. There's more of a freak out on the East Coast because people are fucking stupid and decide to go and like fucking just stock up on gas because they think there's going to be a shortage, which there isn't. But because they're going to stock up, it causes a shortage. It doesn't make any sense. People are dumb. Just like when they fucking toilet paper wars of 2020. It doesn't make sense. Like, why? Like, stop freaking out. It'll be good. Just get what you normally get, bro. Like, it was weird, man. But yeah, Anthony, not to digress, but Middle East has a lot of oil. You're right, oil and gas.
Yeah, and so that's affected our gas resources here at home too. So definitely something to keep an eye on, and kind of just good to
pray for
stay up
Palestine.
to date.
Pray for Palestine. Help out any organizations that you can. If we find of any, we will share them on our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at We The Basement. Follow us. If you know of any, also send them to us, and then we can bring more attention to it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right on.
And thank you, Anthony, for breaking that down. Oh, so much better than I ever could.
I mean, I hope that was a little bit clarification. I just want to say that there's definitely a lot of, information that was condensed throughout, because it's a long timeline. It's a long history between them.
I was going through the details, that's why
Yeah,
might
bro.
have sounded a little confusing. But,
Thank you.
The overview is spectacular. Thank you, Anthony. Now, in the interest of time, we're going to go ahead and move on to this week's Shit Show of the Week.
It's the shit show. It's the shit show. Okay.
All right. This week's Shit Show of the Week goes to Ohio State Senator Andrew Brenner. You see, what had happened was on the afternoon of May 6th, the Ohio State Senate decided to discuss a bill proposing stricter rules against cell phone use while driving. They had a Zoom meeting because, as we all know, we're on that Zoom squad, Zoom world. The world went in a Zoom because of the pandemic that is COVID-19. In this Zoom call, you could see all the senators with their videos on. One of them actually didn't have it on, which is even something that makes this story more embarrassing. But what's important to note is that this bill was about stricter rules on driving distracted. Well, it turns out that Andrew Brenner took the call in his car while it was parked, of course. And that's when he decided to get a little fancy. I bet the young whippersnappers don't know that I know we can put a green screen background. So he put a nice little office setting to go on his screen. Well, what this man decides to do next is not so smart, because he doesn't realize, or maybe he does, but he thinks he's playing it cool. He decides to start driving. That's right. You must be thinking, like, how could you possibly think that driving during this state Senate meeting about stricter rules on distracted driving is a good idea? No one will know. What makes this even more embarrassing is he has his seatbelt on.
Bruh.
Like what? A seatbelt? Like it's obvious you're fucking driving. Yes, Andrew Brenner was found. They called him out. He thought they couldn't see him. He was wrong. His intern should probably tell him that he can call into meetings. He doesn't have to be on video like someone else was in the meeting. Hypocrisy at its best. These are the people running our governments, ladies and gentlemen. To you, Andrew Brenner, Ohio State Senator, you get a big fat shit show of the week. God, the nerve of some people, some gall.
They drive me crazy.
Got him. All right. And now let's get into this week's shout out of the week.
Shout out of the week.
Shout out of the week.
Yes, sir. This week's shout out of the week goes to an unknown Stockton hero. See, this weekend there was a domestic violence call that happened in Stockton, California, where a man was holding an 8-year-old boy by the neck, seemingly strangling him. But on a cell phone video, they captured a mystery hero who ran into the frame, tackled the subject, and freed the 8-year-old boy. It was a very heroic moment. Cops were able to shoot and unfortunately kill the suspect. And unfortunately, an officer had actually passed away moments before that also, getting shot by the suspect. A big rest in peace to that officer. Our condolences. But they were able to stop this man. And yeah, it's all thanks to the help of this unknown Stockton hero. Wherever you are, man, salute. You are this week's shout out of the week.
Shout out of the week.
Shout out of the week.
Let's go!
Man. Honestly, like, you do things because not for the recognition, right? You do it because it's right. And that's what this man did. We don't even know, man.
Facts, my guy. It be like that.
I really do.
Nice. Well, I think to wrap things up, we go into our wise words. Here's Simon.
All right. To leave you guys off, I would love to. All right. And to end it, I would love to let you guys know that the good, better, and best. Never forget it and never let it rest. To your good is better and your better is best.
Ooh. Bars.
Kind of.
Bars.
Here's Ricky.
For this week, I want to quote the great Henry Ford, who said, "Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. But working together is success." Get your grind on.
Last but not least, I just want to leave everybody off with this. It's not just women's liberation. It's women's and men's liberation for all of us. And with that, tune in again next week because we are out.
Have a great week.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good day.
We love you. Bye, everybody.
Hey there, thanks again for listening to this episode of Down in the Basement podcast. I appreciate you tuning in. And follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at We The Basement. Interact with us. We'd love to hear from you guys. Until then, see you next week.